Hello there, this is Michael with a general reading intended for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August 2020. I do hope that this video finds you well and in good spirits, whether you're watching it for yourself or cross-watching for another individual with Aquarian placements. This is a significant month for you because not only do you have a full moon in your sign on August 3rd, we also have your ruling planet going retrograde in the sign of Taurus on August 15th. I do have the astrology blog linked down below, and I will be referencing the astrology throughout the tarot reading. But if you'd like a more comprehensive view of what is going on in the stars and what that means for the collective at large, I definitely recommend that you take a look at that. I do also have links for personal readings and Reiki sessions for those of you who would like some individual assistance or direction in your own life. I will warn you with the astrology though, things are looking a little intense for the next few months, which honestly, is that a surprise to anyone at this point? Clearly 2020 has been a very challenging year for a lot of people. I don't want to be doom and gloom about things, but I do feel like it's important for me to prepare everyone and to just be very honest. I've been very transparent on this channel with you, and I really do appreciate all of you who have liked, shared, commented, and subscribed to this channel and on these videos. It helps this channel grow, and it allows me to keep doing this work. And I realize that my videos, I feel like with the authenticity, it might sometimes scare some people away. So I really do appreciate all of you. I really respect you as well. I think it takes a really special soul to be willing to look at a mirror and kind of look at the truth, even if it's not necessarily what they want to hear. All that being said, the astrology blog for August could be a little intense for some of you if you're already feeling a little disempowered or afraid. I do try to offer some guidance and some advice with dealing with this energy and kind of, you know, finding this joy in challenging times, but you may want to gauge before you click on that link. And again, it will be there for you whenever you decide to do that. Anyways, let's do some shuffling for you, Aquarius. I'm very curious to see what we have in store for you for this month. What are the messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And we're going to be looking at the first half of August first, and then we will be taking a look at the second half. What are the messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And this is a general reading, so not all of the messages that come forward are going to resonate for you specifically. Just use your own intuition and discernment to figure out what applies to your own life and what should be left behind for somebody else. If you would like to watch another video, if this one doesn't quite resonate or you'd like more clarity, I do have a natal chart calculator down below that should be able to help you figure out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes the message is in one of those videos for you. So, Aquarius, there is this energy that I am not trusting around you. I'm just gonna throw this right out the gate here. We have a Son of Swords with the Seven of Swords. And it's funny, I actually did try recording your reading before and the battery died. These are two cards that came out before. So this is clearly a message that you're supposed to be hearing, and it's almost like this person doesn't want you to hear this message. There may be some form of deception going on. This could be involving an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or even another Aquarius. Doesn't have to be though. I feel like this is a person who's a bit of a fast talker, has a lot to prove. They just gloss over certain details if they're not a fast talker, but for some reason, fast talker, that's something that's coming through. It's kind of hard to keep track of what they're trying to tell you. And I think you actually have a pretty good sense if this is someone you're dealing with, who this is, because you do have the Hanged Man here as well. And I have to be honest, Aquarius, we are in your 7th house, being in Leo season. We're looking a lot at your relationships, your partnerships. This could be someone who you are dating. This could be someone you are working very closely with or who's very close to your heart. And something is not quite what it seems. I do have the Judgment and the Six of Cups cards coming out together. And this is showing up in your communication, your mind, your intellect. This could be someone from the past. And maybe you don't trust this individual because of something they have already done or because of the way they've behaved. You've seen red flags. And someone wants to heal something here with you. Someone is reaching out. And you're not quite sure what to do with it here, with this Hanged Man energy. And this message could be coming in reverse for some of you. Maybe you're the one reaching out to somebody else and trying to heal something from the past. But I have to be honest, Aquarius, I don't fully trust this person. And I don't even think it's necessarily that they're trying to be deceptive with you. It's almost like they make promises that they can't keep. Maybe that's that fast-talking energy again I was picking up on before. They'll sort of say what they don't mean. And it may have hurt you in the past. I think it's really up to you to figure out what to do with this situation. I do feel like there is a strong need for healing, but also to reconnect with yourself with this Hanged Man energy. Some of you could also be dealing with a Pisces individual, but I really do feel like this Hanged Man is you taking a step back and really looking at the situation, or the situation is interrupted and you're not allowed to proceed. You're supposed to be looking at something. There's something you might not be seeing. And it's a good time to really reflect on the past here. I will also mention, this is kind of coming up for me, with this Aquarius full moon that we had, it was squaring Uranus and Taurus. And this full moon is really going to shake up a lot of revelations and new information in kind of a sudden way over the next few days, even the next couple of weeks until we go to the new moon on the 19th. So be open to that. There may be some new information you discover. You may realize that someone wasn't being totally forthcoming or direct with you. And instead of reacting to this, I think you're just supposed to observe for now. Whether you want to heal things immediately or cut this person off, interestingly, I feel like you're just supposed to wait. I'm curious to see what the animal wisdom has to say for you. What's the animal wisdom for my Aquarians for the first half of August? Ooh. The deer. Again, this message of healing. Someone wants a new beginning. I don't know if I don't trust this person because of them or because of your own distrust of them. It could also be the case that someone new is stepping in here and a situation from the past is keeping you guarded. And there's this new beginning, this new healing. I do feel like this is genuine though. There's a genuine desire to heal here, but I don't know if this person is really ready to make the changes that need to be made, if that makes any sense. This could actually be a family member as well with this Six of Cups, someone you have quite a bit of history with. or someone who is like your family. Let's see. Let's take a look at the second half of August now. Interesting. The Empress, the Magician, and the Moon. So the Empress energy, I feel like for some reason some of you really need to spend time in nature, or that's something that's going to be really important for you in August. Because I'm seeing this Six of Cups and I felt like it was you needing to ground. That was a message that was starting to come through, especially with deer here, actually. Yeah, there's definitely a need for you to connect with nature, with animals, or even small children. Could be very healing to you. And with this Empress energy, you're actually looking very good by the end of this month. As we're moving into this Virgo season, there's something very sexy about you. That's the message that's coming through. You're looking very good to people, and you're manifesting something very, very nice as well. And you could be manifesting some abundance and some stability. It doesn't necessarily just need to be a relationship here, although for some of you it could be. It may be both. You're very attractive, both in the kind of colloquial sense of the word. You're you know, turning heads. There are eyes on you. You've caught someone's attention, or maybe even a few people. But you're also good at attracting things toward you. This Moon card is actually a little interesting though, because things, again, are not quite what they seem. And again, this feels like with people around you. Emotions may be a bit intense still. And this whole month is really going to be a lot of themes revolving around ego. Boosting your ego. If you suffer from low self-esteem, touching on ego wounds. People can get very reactive when their ego gets involved. And we have a lot of trines between the Leo energy with Mars and Aries, which is in the pre-shadow phase and will go retrograde next month. So this energy is kind of slowing down, but in the sign of Aries, it wants to move quickly anyway, and that can really create this underlying agitation. And there's this sort of tension here with the Moon card. I do have a very specific message. Some of you really need to manifest the relationship you want on this Leo new moon. Because again, this is falling in your 7th house, your house of relationships, partnerships. Could also be manifesting a business partner if you're looking to work with someone or looking for someone to help you out with a venture that you're working on. Because you have the Empress, you have the Magician, you have the Moon. I feel like this new moon is going to be a powerful time for you to use some sort of intention setting, or really inviting that into your life, and not necessarily being focused on who, but on what the relationship you're looking for looks like. Because a lot of the time we actually narrow ourselves and we miss opportunities. I'm still feeling like there is this deception though. I want to clarify this Moon card. And emotions are just going to be strong in general. What are the messages for my Aquarians? There really is, okay, there's a family situation. This is coming up. And there's something about a family member that I'm not trusting. This could be separate from this romantic connection. For some of you, there's two situations going on here. There could be some sort of change happening in your home life. And your sense of stability might be getting a little bit shaken at the start of this month, or even towards the middle of the month when Uranus is going retrograde in your 4th house in Taurus. Home and family stuff. The Hermit. This could be involving a Virgo. And again, there is a lot of Pisces energy on the table with the Moon and the Hanged Man. So maybe someone who has that, some Virgo or Pisces energy. Also with the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy again. I think you really just need some time to yourself to figure out what it is that you want. Because you think you might know what you want, Aquarius, and I'm not sure if you do, actually. Some of the things you are wanting are coming from a place of woundedness. And it's almost like if those wounds weren't there, or when you heal those wounds, you'll realize you didn't actually want the things you thought you did. That's really specific. Someone needed to hear that, though. So let's take a look at the animal wisdom here for you, Aquarius. We just had a bunch of cards fill out. Let's try that again. Elephant. Yeah, this is really reminding me of this Hermit card, actually. Finding this light within yourself, that's really, really important. This is kind of an introspective month, actually. And I was kind of talking about, as Aries, or as Mars is slowing down in Aries, we do need to kind of slow down with this energy, but the elephant is also unstoppable. So even if you're not necessarily going at the pace you think you should be, you're going at a very steady pace, and there's a lot of momentum here for you to create something very beautiful and to really open yourself up to this and to receive this. But it is going to require some alone time. Maybe sitting with yourself, doing your own healing work. Some of you actually may be reaching out to other people, and you need to be really selective with who you're going to for advice, because some of you might be going to an individual who just ends up confusing you more. It's almost like you're going to visit this hermit. This is the person who is going to have answers for you. This is the person who might be able to help you gain clarity. I'm just saying, Aquarius, I am a Virgo. If you feel like this is resonating and you'd like a reading, feel free to let me know. Feel free to reach out. I do have all of my services, again, linked down below. Some of you, but be discerning with that. You'll know who you're supposed to go to, because I feel like you need someone who's going to hold space for you and help you figure things out for yourself, and not so much someone who's going to tell you what it is that you need to do, because you need to sort through this yourself. And that's how you really tap into this unstoppable elephant energy. And there is a big blessing coming in. There's a huge manifestation that you've created. A prayer is being answered here, and this is very, very exciting. Whatever has kind of stagnated or stopped or come to a halt, I actually do feel like you're going to be getting some lift towards the end of the month, which is kind of ironic because I wouldn't have actually thought that with the astrology, so take that with a grain of salt. But whatever it is that's been kind of delayed, there's this movement again. Something is happening. And it's important that you stay centered in this movement. And those are all the messages I have for you right now, Aquarius. I do hope that this was helpful. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what this blessing is that you're trying to manifest. It seems like you have quite a bit of power to you right now, so I hope you use this energy, especially around this Leo new moon. Again, all of my links are down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, Aquarius. Have a happy August.